Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Pokemon Neon Glow making, or how to make a Pokemon game, whatever you want to call it. So if you don't already know, this is a series where I am going to actually make a Pokemon game called Pokemon Neon Glow using RPG Maker XP and Pokemon Essentials, which together cost $25. Pokemon Essentials is free, and RPG Maker XP, which is the only one that works with it, is $25. But I've explained that in a previous episode. Anyways, this episode I'm going to show a little bit of slightly more advanced editing and stuff, like how to make a TV that kinda sorta almost works. And I'm also going to show how to put the female character / player into the game, and how to make her moving animation, which is pretty much how you put anything into a game that I've already shown you. But I'll go over it quickly in speed draw. But anyways, if you saw the last episode, I created or edited the female character sprite to this. And in between that episode and now, I changed her sash to green and just rounded out her elbows a bit, so she looks a little different. That's the only thing that's changed. She's still the same character and everything like that, but this is the one that was inserted into the game. In case you're wondering how to do that, even though I've explained it in other episodes, all you need to do is take the file and save it under graphics in your Pokemon Essentials folder, which will come when you download Pokemon Essentials. You want to save under graphics, and then in the graphics file, save it under pictures, not characters for this one. Save it under pictures, and then save it, and then name it Intro Girl, and replace the image that's already called Intro Girl in that thing. And then this one will be the one that will come up during the intro at the beginning of the game. It's pretty cool. So yeah, but before I show the intro, I'm just going to, with her in it, I'm just going to make the not animations, but I'm going to make the movement character, whatever you want to call it, of the sprite, so that's what it will actually look like in game when you're playing as her, like the mini sprite, whatever you want to call it, that moves and stuff. Yeah. So let's get to that. But in case you guys haven't seen any of the previous episodes in this series and you don't really know the drill here, this is the character I'm actually using as the basis for this sprite. This sprite here, or whatever, is her animation sprite. So these are the animations in the game. It's a 4x4 grid, so there's 4 animations for walking that way, 4 for walking upwards, 4 for walking that way, and 4 for walking downwards. It's actually really simple, and all we need to do is edit them all to match this person's look, and then save it in the game. And in case you were wondering, this file here that you're going to be editing is called trchar001, actually. And I use Paint to edit my sprite, which is a little stupid because it loses transparency, but I just use GIMP to get the transparency back. And if you want to see the rest of the series, I'm just going to tell you now, you should check out the link in the description, maybe before watching this if you want to start from the beginning. But you know what, if this is what you want to learn, how to edit the female character sprite, then just start here. I guess that goes without saying. But without further ado, let's get to the speed draw. So there you have it, guys. That's pretty much how you make it. Alright, sorry. I make one mistake here. It'll be a quick fix-up. And then we just can export it straight to a game. So you saw exactly what I did. Yeah, you don't need to make the sprite like this. You draw whatever you want. In fact, I'd prefer it if you didn't draw it like this, because it's kind of like copying. But it doesn't matter too much. I just, it'd just be better not to, I think. Sorry about that. Sorry if this takes a second. And there we go. So now all we need to do is cut her out and save this. I'll send it to GIMP and put it right in the game. And then we'll get to a little bit of basic editing. I'm going to show you how to make a working TV. Well, kind of working. I won't show pictures or anything. But you will be able to give options to change channel, and that will give a description of the shows on each of the 3 channels that I'll show you how to make. And you can put whatever you want on the TV. It's actually very simple. So yeah, let's get right to that. So guys, now I'm going to show you how to make a working TV. I think I might have said computer earlier. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I did that. But anyways, we're just going to delete this event here first. And actually, what I'm going to do, quickly before I do anything here, is I'm going to find the furniture piece for that TV there, right here. And I'm just going to go, what layer is the TV on? It's on the 3rd layer. And I'm just going to change the screen so it's on, because brother, if you watched the last episode, I made him say how high I beat your high score, and it doesn't make sense if the TV is off. But anyways, now I'm going to show you how to make this TV actually make descriptions of shows, because usually in a Pokemon game you can walk up to your TV in your house and it'll say it's a movie about this or something. It will say something weird. Anyways, so I'm going to create an event here. I'm going to show you how choices work. That's pretty much the idea of this. So you double click here, and it will make an event, and the event is number 1 is EVO10, which is the code for the event. So what the event will say is you insert some text here. It will say show text, and it will just ask, do the TV is off. Do you want to turn it on? Question mark. So put a period there. Okay. So now when you walk up to it and press space or whatever your action key, I think it's called, is, it just makes it, it will say this in the bottom of the screen in black text. So then what you insert is a show choices, and this gives you choices. So there's choice 1, which is yes, and choice 2, which is no. And you click OK. So now you see it opens 2 different things here. There's yes and no and a branch end, which just makes this automatically end. So when you press no, nothing happens. But when you press yes, this will happen. It will say, and we'll say, okay, sorry, insert, and it will control self switch. And what that means is it will turn on a self switch, which you can see right here on the side. So right now there's no self switch activated. If there's no self switch activated, it will say the first thing. Okay. So when you click yes, it will automatically turn it on. So it will change the text to new event page. So now if I click on new event, so this is on a different page, and press A, now when A is on, which is what happens when you click yes, it turns A on, it will have a different set of stuff that happens here. So now it will say, sorry, it's a movie about, I know I'm terrible at spelling, I'll edit this later, because I don't know how to spell Pokemon names or how to spell singing names, so. Tokyo. And I'll bet you money I spelled part of that wrong. Maybe even attacking. I'm not good at spelling. You know what? I'm gonna figure out how to spell attack right now. In a second. Alright, but yeah, you can click Alright. Movie about a giant tyrannosaur attacking Tokyo, period. So that's okay. So now, after it turns cell switch on, you can press the action button again to hear what's on TV. So say, it's a movie about a tyrannosaur attacking Tokyo. I guess it's kind of like a parody of Godzilla, I guess, like a Pokemon-y version. So yeah, it makes kind of sense, I guess, because that's what actually Tyrannosaurus is based off, in case you didn't know. I always thought it was based off, like, a Tyrannosaurus Rex or T-Rex or whatever, because when I was a kid, Tyrannosaur just sounds like a dinosaur, and it has Tyranna in it, which is from Tyrannosaurus or whatever. So I just thought it was like a T-Rex Pokemon. I never even, like, really looked at it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's a Godzilla? I have been wrong all my life. It's a serious problem. But, okay. So, as I said earlier, I'm going to figure out how to spell attack first, I think. It says it somewhere, I think. So, by the way, these are all the different events you can do. There's tons. I'm not going to show all of them, because some of them are actually rather useless, but, like, they're not needed. Like, scripts will do a lot of these things automatically. But, if you want to create your own script, I guess this is what you'd use. I don't know. I haven't done anything like that yet. But now, it's going to show some more text, and it says, you want to change the channel. Okay, sorry. Do you want to turn off the TV? Question mark. And, okay, so now we'll ask that, and then I'm just going to skip a step here, and you can say, yes will be choice 3, which will make it turn off, or you can say, switch to channel 2, okay, so actually, there'll be a no, which does nothing, a yes, which turns it off, a switch to channel 2, and a switch to channel 3. So I'm only going to do a 3-channel thing because it will just take too long. Period. Okay. Yeah, it will just take a long time if I do it any other way. So when you press yes, it will turn off. So it will do this. So here's what you do. Remember how we did the control self switch before? So now we're going to click this, and this will make it so when you click yes, I want to turn off the TV, it automatically turns the switch off. When you click no, nothing will happen, and when you click to channel 2, it will control self switch, and it will change to switch B, okay? And channel 3, insert, will switch to channel, or switch to control switch C. So channel 3 is C, channel 2 is B, and channel 1 is A. So now, all we need to do here is also insert, just in case this happens, a B off, and insert, and we also need a control self switch for C off. And this is because if it will do all of these at the exact same time, and this is because if you change the channel and then go back to channel 1 and turn off the TV, it will only turn off channel 1, so it will still look like the TV is on. But here's what the cool part is, okay? We're going to make it look like the TV actually kind of turns on. So right now the TV is off. But when this is activated, it will change screens to this. Okay. So now, when A is on, it will make the TV turn on, and then it will say that, which will actually be really cool. You can also go to a new event page, and we can do channel 2 and a channel 3, and all we need to do is pretty much copy this, paste it all here. So this will be self switch when self switch B is on. So when you're on channel 2, this is what happens. So when first it will okay, whatever. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, yeah, it's easy. Sorry, insert, and you want to show text, and what should be on channel 2? It's a cartoon about a group of trainers stuck on the Orange Islands. So I don't know. I don't think that's really based off anything. It could be based off any shipwreck thing. Maybe like Gilligan's Island almost. I don't know. So that's what will come up on channel 2. That's what you're watching. And so now it will show choices. So you just edit these, okay? And instead of switch to channel 2, you just want to change that to switch to channel 1. And then edit it so when you switch to channel 1, okay, sorry, X. Okay, that's fine. What you need to do now is when it switches to channel 1, it will control self switch A on. So now it will change back to channel 1. And you can still switch to channel 3. All of this is okay. And when no, nothing happens. And when yes, it turns off. I don't know what we missed there. It kind of cut without me expecting. As I said in one of the earlier episodes, I need full screen for this, so the softbar doesn't come up, and it only records 10 minutes before automatically cutting, so I can't predict it very well while recording this. But what I was saying is it's very simple, and when you press yes, it turns off the entire TV, just like with the other one. And now all you want to do is copy this again, paste it here, and you want to you want to insert a new event. It will show text and it will say it's a reality show on how to properly train Pokemon. Period. So I don't know, maybe that's like a dog whisperer or something like that in the Pokemon world. And now, edit, and we'll switch to choices. So now instead of switch to channel 3, because you're on channel 3, you want that to say switch to channel 2, because it makes more sense. And then you want to make it so this will edit, and it will turn switch B on, changing it back to channel 2. And when yes, it turns off all your channels, blah blah blah. So we're going to need to change. Here we're going to keep the graphic. No, I don't know I clicked there, but I didn't mean to do that. We're going to still make it the TV on one, or else when you change the channel, it'll look like the TV turns off for no reason, which would be really weird. And for this one, I think I need to do that too. It's hard to find. Or it's far down. It's not hard to find. So, okay. Apply. And okay. So now when you walk up to there, it will let you change TV, turn it on, all that good stuff. It'll be pretty cool, I think. And here, your brother still talks cute, all that good stuff. And you can just add these scripts wherever you want. And it doesn't even have to be like a long, hard script. Like, for example, I'll just put one right here, insert. We'll just say something like, and you don't need it on specific things. It could be any block. All you need to do is press space to activate it. You're not tired enough to go to sleep. Period. So if you try to click on your bag, it'll say you're not tired enough to go to sleep, and that will be a pretty cool little add-on. It kind of just adds something to it, I guess. It doesn't add really much or anything important, but it's kind of cool to be able to actually interact with your bag like that. And you spawn right here, by the way, when you start the game. So yeah, it's actually kind of interesting. And you can also, well, I'm just going to do this because I probably should. Alright. I'm just going to alright, I'm going to change what she says here. So what she says, so this is a little different. So there's also switches, which are pretty much just almost the same as variables. So but they turn on automatically. and they can happen multiple times. So a variable would be like choosing Skarger, or like, no, it would be what your Skarger is. So there's 3 Pokeballs. It's a variable as code. What Skarger you pick, it's a 33% variable. That would change, but if you're scarring over, it switches to a different mode where she will say something different. So this comment doesn't really matter here. It's just simple, but anyways, oh, are you alright? Have better next time, and it will play a script that will recover your entire party. So if you faint in this town, you'll automatically go here, and your mom will heal you, and then it will turn the scarring over script off and go back to this. So this is a conditional branch that turns A on, and when the branch is off, it will do this. So we're just going, oh, well, I will always turn this on, but anyways, so the first time you talk to her, it will do this. Second time, it will do this. So you can talk to her twice, but I'm just going to go ahead and delete everything, pretty much, except, so yeah, like kernel pb create Pokemon is for demonstration only, because what the mom does, this game's pretty, okay, I must have pasted. I'll just cancel. Anyways, what the game does, it's pretty OP to start off. It pretty much allows it so that you can get everything at the beginning of the game, just to test features. And I really need to change that, I think, because it doesn't make sense to give you 6 random Pokemon just by talking to your mom at the beginning of the game. But I am going to keep Pokegear and running shoes just because I think it makes sense. I'm pretty sure it's your mom that gives you those things, so that's pretty cool. And then branch ends, so I'm just going to make it so edit, I think, and I don't want it to be a conditional branch that switches itself on. I want it to be I'm not sure. Maybe that's okay for now. I don't know. Maybe not. I'll just edit that and have it not be a conditional branch. So these are all 4 conditional branches. I'm not sure how they work. That's why I don't want it. Set handling conditions and not apply. So, alright. No, for now I'll just keep it the way it is. But I'll show you in a later one how to change some other stuff. But for now, that's how you make your mom. So I'm just going to play test the game and show you everything we changed and stuff. Like the female character, and we can go and check out the bed and check out the TV. So see you in 1 second. And by in 1 second, of course, I mean like immediately after that. It's a little bit longer for me, but not for you because you're watching like not live, I guess. If there's a live stream, which I don't do, then it would be as long as it takes me. I'm going to turn off volume because I did get copyright claims once for those sound effects and music. But anyways, we're going to start a new game just so we can pick the female character and see her sprite. So we start off the game, and that's the character we edited in, I think, the second video. I know, it looks pretty much the exact same as Professor Oak. His name's Professor Spruce. He's just a little bit changed. I think he looks alright, at least for now. So welcome to the Paloma region. My name is Spruce, so if you want to see how I edit the intro and stuff, I think that's all in the first 2 videos. So how to change these words and how to change these sprites. So people call him the Pokemon Professor. If you need help, I can give it. Just say no info needed. I edited that sprite, by the way. It's Petrillo is the Pokemon there. So people in Pokemon, and if you want to see all the other sprites from this game, or most of them, I have a whole series where I showcase sprite, where I do Fakemon sprite showcases. And pretty much all of those will be ones in the games, and there's a few other ones that you haven't seen, which is pretty cool. So yeah, those episodes are pretty content filled. I recommend you check out the playlist in the description, and there'll probably be a link to the last episode, or the previous episode, I mean, not the last one, it's not the end of the series. And like there'll probably be an annotation with it if I'm not too lazy, and trust me guys, it happens sometimes. I get pretty lazy, so might not be there, maybe it'll show up later, but if I don't do it now, I'll forget about it. So it probably will be there at the end of the video, a little annotation. But anyways, I changed text, so there are still many mysteries to solve, and the I don't know what happened there, it kind of cut, but there are still many mysteries to solve, and the Paloma region has some especially strange ones. It cut for no reason because this window wasn't active and I was skilled to recorder, so it automatically cut. But that's why he skates Pokemon every day. So are you a boy or a girl? I'm a boy, but I'm going to say girl. Just, I don't know why. So there's the sprite that you saw at the beginning of the episode. Right there in the game. So now what did you say your name was? She's smaller than the male character. I don't know why. I felt like her socks were too big, so I tried lowering them and that made her tiny. But it still looks like a pretty reasonable size. So what did she say her name was? I'm going to see what the default name for the female character is. So you're Cobalt. I don't know why Ghost picks Cobalt. That's my last name, but I never play anything like that in decoding. It's a little bit strange. I don't know. Maybe it's because I need to make an account. I said that earlier, but I don't think I ever had to use my name or anything to make an account. So there we go. She looks alright. She looks a little weird because she walks. Her hair kind of like flips in and out. And by the way, guys, if you want to make like the other animations, like the running animation stuff, it's pretty much the same way I made this walking animation. You just need to find the files that are the running animation. And for some reason, when I hit certain blocks, it like just suddenly pauses. I don't know. It's probably nothing. But yeah, so like, look, you can check out the bed. You're not tired enough to go to sleep. You can even talk to it over that little invisible block right here, which is the corner of the bed, because it's just right here where the script is, but you can still talk to it. And look, you can talk to your brother. Hi, I beat your highest score, Cobalt. He'll automatically say whatever your character is named. Oh yeah, I should probably say goodbye. See ya. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and you can add these scripts anywhere. And in the last episode, I actually showed how to make the brother as like a custom NPC. So that sprite's not in the game. It's an edited version of another sprite. I showed how to make new NPC sprites. So there's Mom, but I haven't really worked with her yet, so I'm going to see what happens. Why is your TV on? That's weird. Oh, okay. I'll fix this in a bit. It must have been something about applying. I don't know what I could have done wrong. I'll fix it up in a bit. But anyways, guys, until next time, see ya. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, sorry. I actually do know the problem, so this isn't the outro yet. I didn't click apply for all 4 events or whatever. I need to do that. So I'll go back and I'll do that. It won't be too hard. And I also, there's a little problem. So it doesn't ask you if you want to switch the channel or whatever. Like, it doesn't ask you if you want to turn off the TV, which it should probably do. So I'll add that in. That asks you every time before the choices pop up. But it's pretty simple to do. It's pretty intuitive. And if you press no, you can just walk away and leave it on where it was, which is something that's kind of cool. And I did come up with this type of TV concept where you can change channels all by yourself. It's a little upsetting that it screwed up, but it's an easy fix, and in the next episode, I'll have it ready if you guys actually want to see it work or whatever. Her hair, like, is so weird when she walks. It's like bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. And that thing on her head, right here, it looks like a little worm or something when she walks. Only when she walks, to the left. It's like, bling, bling, bling. It's so weird. But, yeah. So, anyways, guys, that is all for today. If you liked this episode, be sure to let me know that you liked it by leaving a like. It's really simple. All you need to do is press that thumbs up button, and you can press it with anything. You can press it with a pencil. You can press it with your computer. You can press it with your face. You can punch it with a tree. I don't even know. Just do whatever you want. I'm listing random things that actually make no sense. And you can also hit that subscribe button with a light bulb. I don't even care. And if you do that, I will give you bonus points. I don't know what those are, but they're not effective in real life, but I'll give you them in the comments. So if you hit the subscribe button with a light bulb and subscribe to me, tell me in the comments, and I will award you by commenting you some bonus points, I guess. I don't know why, but you can if you want to, I guess. Go ahead, have fun. I don't know. But anyways, guys, that is the end of the episode. So as I said, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, stay awesome. Bye-bye.